So this Michigan matchup, it's not just two 7-footers. It's 7-footers who have some pretty advanced skills for guys that size. Just what sort of challenge does this present?
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously those guys are really good, especially when they get the 4 or 5 ball screen going. And then they put a lot of good shooters out on the court around them. Or even when one was off, when Cheddar's in, for example, with his shooting as well, he's shooting at a high level this year. So I think it just goes to sticking with our defensive principles, sticking with what we've been doing, just trying to shut them down.
The kind of ball screen action with guys that big, have you encountered that at any previous level? And do you guys, is there a way to replicate that in practice with the guys you have?
I'm trying to think. Not that I can think of in terms of, encountering it before. I know we run kind of an invert ball screen with, Braden sending it for Trey, but obviously that's a little different.
Braden's not 7 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go check, but I'm pretty sure.
But no, I mean, it's definitely tough to replicate. I think it just goes with, our scout team being hooked up, being kind of keyed into what they do, and then us being keyed into what they do as well, and stopping, what they try to replicate as best we can.
Are you guys trying to use Will and Raleigh to kind of give you that look?
No, normally I'm trying to think, our scout team would be, kind of Jack Benner, Carson Barrett's on it from time to time. Sam King. Yeah.
Also not 7 feet tall though. That's what I thought maybe you guys would try some stuff with the bigger guys.
It's tough, obviously, with the size that they have. But like I said, I think if we kind of stick to what we've been doing, especially when it comes to pressuring their ball handlers, getting in passing lanes a little bit more, and really trying to lock down the paint when they're getting in that 4 or 5 ball screen, I think it'll help us out a lot.
Hardest to get a rebound position. You've got these two dudes, kind of twisting the ball. So they would not necessarily concentrate on blocking them out, trying to keep them front.
Yeah, it's tough. We emphasize our guards coming in a lot, kind of crashing down from the outside. Obviously, a lot of times the bigger guys, we can get, kind of locked up with each other, and, it's necessarily hard to get unhooked and kind of go pursue that basketball. So, we rely on our guards crashing in from the outside quite a bit, and I think that'll be pretty important.
So the challenge is playing 6 games in 16 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's not obviously ideal, but at the end of the day, you got to do it. And you got to just, whether you win or lose, move on from the game that you just played, and get ready for the next one. And that's what we're going to do.
Before
Saturday. Oh, the day off. Yeah, but we gotta get through Friday first.
Somebody was said that it's like 18 days in a row between, like, even if you're backing off of practice, you're still having something. Just as an athlete, how valuable is it to have a day where the coach is like, I don't want to see you, I don't want to see you, don't come.
Yeah, it's nice. Obviously not only for the kind of the physical break, but the mental as well, which I would probably say is even more important, just the mental break, kind of stepping away from it all for, even if it's just, a day, half a day, whatever it may be. But no, it's, I think it's definitely important, but, like I said, we gotta, be ready to go on Friday first.
What do you do with a day like that, like a Saturday, like this coming Saturday? What would you do? You already have plans, or is it just like, I'm not getting out of bed?
I don't know, probably just go chill, get some coffee. That's about it. Play some video games.
Just the chemistry you and Trey have built up over the last few weeks, is that something that you guys kind of got going in the summer and were able to develop with different teams?
Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, we were playing against each other most of the time in the summer where we guard each other. So I'd say more so it's probably been as the season's progressed. Obviously, we're not doing competitive drills quite as much, going 5-on-5 against each other. So I'd say a little bit more so as the season's progressed.
So now in practice, are you with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I would ask, like, has that delivered or led to a lot of growth then? I mean, I would assume it has just since you've been starting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we get Trey in the short roll a lot, especially in that middle third around the nail. We trust him to make the right decision. We trust him to, get to his floater, get to the rim. So he'll meet you for the flip up every once in a while, spray out to shooters. So definitely, the more that we've been together, been able to play together, it definitely helps build chemistry for sure.
And just the way your season has kind of changed and progressed, how much of a roller coaster ride has it been for you to become such a key element of this team?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just, whether it was at the start of the season, whether it was 2 weeks ago, whether it's now, just taking it one day at a time and just, being focused and ready to go each practice and each game, and try to do whatever I can, whatever my role may be during that specific day to help the team win.
And then you have some experience guarding the perimeter this year. Nate Biddle took you out there a lot. Does that help prepare you for Michigan in a lot of ways?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we've done probably ever since Big Ten play started, switching 4 ways. So, it's not something new, I'd say. I guess newer this year. We didn't do it nearly as much last year. But not something new per se this season. So, I think our past games have definitely helped prepare us.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yep.